The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Temple Owls offense will go to work first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's Simon. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. Here's the handoff. Runs through the tackle. He has the first and still on his feet. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. He leaves it with his back. And some room to work. Gashing the D on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. They'll give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Let's take a minute and think about Tulane. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continue to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping... There he goes! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To throw, it's Simon. The short hands, it's Bermudez. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Past the 40. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and long. The give from the gun. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Owls.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the point after is good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Callaway. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. The give to the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabs in the backfield. It's Bohannon. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Green Wave lining up facing 3rd and long.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. The give to the right. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a man, it's Simon. Under fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Safe completion on the screen. Looking for room at the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Owls are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Owls!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he added the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He smashes his way through again. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One final play before the end of the quarter. On on the direct snap. It's Callaway. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Hayes. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got him. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Picked off to stop the threat. Past the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. Breaks into the open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Preston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Power football with the run. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Simon. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, number 19. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Turns on the Jets. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Preston. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Wants to fire on second down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Green Wave. Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Bermudez. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Extending the play. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. Touchdown, Tulane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They're working that left side.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, he makes the catch. Turns it on in midfield. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Bohannon. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. Quick step and go. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's a Heat. Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bohannon. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch.
Well, I love the body control there by the running back. He had to catch that right on the sideline, make sure he had his feet in bounds, try to pick up some positive yards.
Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Caught behind the line. It's Reed. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Temple takes over and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've...
Turning it on! He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simon. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
It's a turnover on downs.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Flying out to the left. Who gives a hook? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. The defense putting points on the board.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got the first down and more. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. To the ground, he's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Simon. Snagged in the middle, it's Chase. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down, now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Chase. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the Owls moving quickly to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Preston. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Flips it out to the back. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that 4th down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by 1 possession.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. A nice way to go into the postseason and eventually the offseason with a W, but the question is, will it be enough? Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. On the move and looking deep. Finds a spot in the middle. 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today.
And he's gonna house it all the way back for a touchdown. This game just hit the wacky button. We've got a finish in store.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. One-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Still running at the 40. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it.